Hello and welcome to the NBA Week 7 Top 5 Most Unreal Plays. Okay, sports fans, let's look at this one. I think, the NBA talks about how they want to limit, what do you call it, punish floppers, but yeah, it seems like, they gotta really have to do a little oversell to, I don't know, just because it's hard script and you gotta follow the script, right? Whatever it is, you have to follow. That's what players do. So here we can see that Wiggins will do a hook shot, right? And the Blazers, that guy right there, number 33. This guy over here. He's going to get the rebound. And once you get the rebound, he can pass it to any of those three guys right here. 1, 2, 3. And we can see what they do. So let's see what happens. So he grabs the rebound. Great. See that there's only one warrior there. There's Kuminga, but there's also someone else, right? So it's just one person there. And here's the strange thing. No one is tripping him. He's clearly standing after getting the rebound. But look what happened. No one is there. It's really just Kuminga, but he still has his balance, just trying to not lose the ball, right? But here's what really... He just leans back and falls. And then passes it to the Warriors player, and now so they can extend their lead, probably maybe for point shade. So whoever's been, caught for point shaving, these guys are point scripts, it's kind of thing. So you're betting. So people who bet, they're really betting on rigged sports, right? This guy leans and sees that, and he actually just casually just turns it over. Let's see that again, okay? He already has the ball, then he just leans, pretending like he's off balance, and then just passes it to the Warriors. I've never seen people intentionally leave their man open, but this play, well, now I have. So as we can see, DeMar is getting doubled. We see two players double team DeMar. So he's gonna make a pass to Caruso. Let's show that first. So right here, he makes the pass. Caruso has the ball. And here's the thing though. So he has it, right? He gives it to Carter. So after double teaming, Jones right there, he knows, first of all, you gotta go to the closest man after rotating. So clearly Collins is doing the right job by going to corner right here. Right. So Jones has to go to Drummond. But clearly, this is a rigged sport. So here's what Jones does instead. Just runs away and leaves Drummond open, and no one guards him. Just leaves his man open. So players will do that a lot. Of course, they are professionals, so they do make it look as real as possible, and they try to make themselves look stupid, but no one will ever think that they're doing it on purpose. So really, we are the stupid ones for actually watching the sport and thinking that everything they do is not predetermined, when really it is. They won't do every play predetermined. They will play a little around, but when things need to be done, maybe for Vegas or whatever, again, this is just my opinion, then they will have to put a little extra effort into some possessions. Okay, sports fans. So in this play, we can see that Durant has the ball, right here. He has the ball, and he wants to give it to Nurkic. So Nurkic is going to go over here, right? As we can see, he goes over there, and Durant is about to pass. But the weird thing is, Nurkic is not even ready, right? And he just passes it to him. Really, I think what Durant is really trying to do is just pass it to LeBron, right? Right here, who's already right here, just zoning up to you. We can go back and see. You can see. Go back first. So what we can see here, Durant, right? Literally, Nurkic is going there so he can fill up the space to the bottom zone. They're running like a 2-2-1 passing range, and Durant sees LeBron clearly, and instead still throws it to LeBron. First of all, even if he tried to throw it to Nurkic, no way he can catch it knowing LeBron is there. And he doesn't have an angle, so clearly he's just passing it to LeBron for a reason. I think we know what it is, so that's clearly the script. In this play, we see Andre Drummond, right? He's gonna go for the rebound after this miss, and I'm gonna show you what happens. So I'm going to play the clip where he gets the rebound, right? So he gets it, right? And I'm assuming he's going to pass it, maybe to start a fast break or something, who knows? But clearly, he's trying to do something else. So he's probably going to pass it to one of his teammates that's running ahead for something. Again, I don't know. But look what he does instead. Instead of passing to him, really, he could also pass it to DeMar. He's got Patrick Williams, which I'm pretty sure he won't, because DeMar's going to bring it up most likely if he wanted to. But Drummond is not the best passer out there. We know that, right? And I don't know how fanboys can explain this, or I don't really call them fanboys. I call them marks, because they really are just marks in the game. But anyways, look what Drummond does. He just passes it out of bounds. It wasn't even look like a slip. It really just looked like, didn't look like the ball slipped out of his hands or anything. He didn't have butter fingers. It looked like he just did some bad acting, really. I don't know what to say. I didn't really write a script. That's why you'll see a lot of it's like I can't even put words into this. It's just how incredibly absurd, you know. So I mean, he's literally right there, and then he just all of a sudden says, "I'll just pass it out of bounds." Clearly, it seems like he's trying to give them a lead or give them more of a push. The Pelicans, so that's what we have here. But come on, Drummond, I think you got two better than that, right? Okay, I'll be honest, I don't know if I'll put this as my number 1 or number 2 play, because I do have 2 contenders right now, but this will definitely be in the top 2, and I'll show you why. So as we can see, Booker and Nurkic in the pick and roll action, right? Nurkic, where he's going to roll. And so here's what happens. So let's roll the clip. Right? He rolls, right? And he has a couple options. He's going to pass it to. He could either pass it to Gordon, or he can do a little mid-range shot, or number 21, which is what he's going to do. But watch. Here's the weird part. So Harrison Barnes is stepping up, and Carter is. The weird thing is, Harrison Barnes is probably supposed to in this possession let his man score, right? Because that's part of the script. But anyways, here's the weird. But at least make it look more real, right? Sometimes you catch it, sometimes you don't. I've been watching clips 2 hours, 3 hours. I skipped a lot. So here we are. Anyways, Nurk right here has a couple options. So he's going to pass it 21. But before he does that, he's actually going to fake a floater shot. He's going to fake his opponent, right? So let's see. So as you can see Nurk, right? Floater. You see that. Then, right, fake it. Then he passes it. And look at Harrison Barnes. He's aware that he needs to go chase him, right? That's what people do. Sometimes you can have miscommunications. This is basketball. When you play for real, sometimes you will miss an assignment or screw something up, right? So Harrison Barnes clearly right here knows that Nurk is doing a pass to the left corner, so he's not falling for his trick. But instead, look what Barnes does. Still falls for it. Looks at the rim, even though he knows that Nurk passes to the left corner. I know Nurk, even if he plays this for real, which I think some possessions they play a little for real, but most of the time they gotta do what they have to do. He is good. He has some bags up his sleeves, but I don't think he can fool you like that, especially when you already knew what he's gonna do and you still have to act dumb. So Harrison Barnes looks lost out there, thinking he scored when he didn't even shoot the ball. right? And now he realizes that he has to go chase him. So clearly he's just doing it to stall like a second, maybe or two. So his opponent can feel comfortable shooting the three, which he makes, by the way. As you can see, Harrison Barnes is late, or pretending to be late. He's lost, so his opponent can make the three. Maybe that was a point spread. Maybe both can make the threes. Maybe that's part of bets where what's the first point they're gonna score is probably a three. So maybe that's part of it. Maybe because they run bets that the team will score a two, which didn't happen. So money goes to Vegas.